Hey everybody, how's it going? Shimmering Hook here, and welcome back for another episode of Ark Primitive Plus. So, you may notice some difference. Some things have changed. I've got the lumber station set up over here, making lumber planks and firewood. I've got a tanning rack here, which makes our leather out of salt and hide, which you get the salt from putting crystal in, if the door will open, in the hand mill. Um, I also have been making up tons of narcotics and other such things. I have a cement mixer here for making fresh cement, which I haven't been making in a while, but um, you know, I kind of made a bunch of it, and then I realized I had an expiration date. Basically, it goes bad eventually. Now, this is something I haven't gone to yet. Um, the fresh sugar, I haven't got into that. This thing makes sugar, and then also, if you go in here, you use sugar and salt and your different plants to make juices. Not quite sure what they do yet. I have the grindstone, which I have some steel in. Steel is iron and carbon. Carbon you get um, from obsidian nodes, and you can make special tools like the battle axe, and I think the Vikings axe is made in there as well. Then you've got your construction table over here, which I've currently got a ton of bricks in, and I'll explain that in a minute. Um, but yeah, basically makes a ton of the new items. Construction table kind of replaces your fabricator in a sense. Um, and then of course your smithy, which they changed the look of for this. But yeah, I've got a piece of carbon in here, just one single piece, which is weird. I'm making greenhouse parts because I need, I want to make a greenhouse, obviously, and start growing plants and test those out. But as you can see, I've got a bunch of stuff going in here. Um, these, it says Behemoth Brick Dinosaur Gates. Let's take one of these. I'll just take one. I only want one, but yeah, whatever. I'll throw the rest back. But yeah, it says Behemoth Brick Gate. Now, if you grab this gate and you stand it here, that is not a Behemoth gate. It's brick, and it's the exact same as the regular dinosaur gates, which yeah, that's no good. I wanted to put Behemoth gates all around, but you can't fit big dinos through these. Other things, like this, the fact that I can't place this here because it's too close to this wall apparently. If you touch the wall, it's fine, but if you leave a space, it doesn't work. And if you move over further, it works fine. So it's really weird. And they can't be placed side by side either, I've found, which is even worse. Like, if you were going to build a wall out of these, yeah, it wouldn't work. So, yeah, I'm working on getting stuff together and building regular stone behemoth gates, which, might as well be playing regular vanilla Ark. But I've tamed up an Anki. It wasn't a super high level, but I tamed up an Anki for gathering stuff. The Anki does not do a very good job of gathering the newer materials, such as limestone and claystone. So, yeah, basically the best way to get limestone and claystone, which you need for clay builds and um, even the lumber build, you need limestone for, and the cement you need limestone and claystone for, or limestone for. Yeah, all those things that require it, your best bet's just use an obsidian pickaxe. So, yeah, might as well pump melee damage because you're probably gonna need it if you want to build out of that stuff because it's super expensive. Same as those behemoth brick gates. As I said, the 450 bricks per brick gate makes no sense when it's not even a behemoth gate. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what the thinking is there or if it's broken, but it doesn't seem to work. The water well. You make a water bucket and it's supposed to act like a tap. You're supposed to be able to put something in it and it'll fill your container, such as As you can see, I have a canteen, and it doesn't fill the canteens. It doesn't do anything. So that doesn't work properly. There's a bunch of other things like that. There's the big bonfire. You can't place it. The hunting knife. You can't equip it. You know, it. I don't know. I could be just complaining, but you know what? When people are talking about um, how when the devs say this is complete and fully optimized, and yet it's broken, as broken can be. Stuff does not work at all. Yeah, it's not optimized, and they've released 9 or 14 patches by now since this update came out, so obviously it wasn't working, and wow, I got a leg spike. So yeah. But anyways, guys, what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna go hunting for an Argent. I want an Argent because I spent an hour yesterday trying to tame a beaver, and it literally woke up. It had like point 0.3 food to go before it was done, or before it ate one more time, which would have tamed it, and it woke up. I ran out of stuff. Still, it's my own fault for not having enough narcs on me and whatnot, but yeah. I thought it was going to be good, and it wasn't. So I want to get a taming pen and not have to worry about other things coming along and killing it while I'm trying to tame it. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and hunt down an Argent, and I will be right back. Alrighty, guys, I am back. There's an Argent here, but this isn't the one I was after. What I wanted to do is show you guys. I had a 110, another 110 over here that I had pumped probably 20 arrows into, and it flew over here. And it's literally flying around down here somewhere. Um, if you look, this is, I don't even know why this is here, but this is like the end of the world. And there's tons of stuff here. And there's the Argent that I was trying to knock out, and for some reason it's still just flying around down here. I've attacked it with my Terra. I've come down here and landed and shot it a few times. This spot here is kind of funny that I can actually land here, but yeah, as soon as I shoot it or attack it, it just runs away. It's so, I hate the flight. The fight or flight mechanic in this game is just dumb, in my opinion. It's the stupidest thing they could have ever come up with. Like, the fact that I can shoot that guy and he'll just run away. You know, he'll fly somewhere else. There he goes, bye. And yeah, um, I don't know. It's gonna take hundreds upon hundreds of trank arrows to knock it out at this rate because, you know, by the time he stops somewhere where you can actually shoot him, the, his torpor's probably gone back to normal. And, you know, I don't get it. This whole area, like, it's spots where things can spawn, but it shouldn't be. Like, yeah, watch. It's trying to land right here. Like, I'm basically pushing it around the corner. Oh, it finally decided to attack me. And that was it. It attacked me once, flew up into the wall, and now it's stuck there. So there's another one that's been down here. I don't even know what that one is. That one's only a level 10. But yeah, I think everything spawning over here is gonna kind of breaking spawns in other places. Let's see if I can knock this guy out right here. Because honestly, if I can knock him out here, it's a good spot to tame it. It can't go anywhere. And nothing else can get it. Finally. So yeah, I don't have to worry about Prime. I've got tons of it. Let's just take it all. Like, this is the most ridiculous place I've ever seen, though, as far as trying to tame something. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but whatever. That's more than enough prime meat to tame this guy, I'm sure. And because of the rates on the server, or spoil timers on the prime meat, we have an hour. Well, this one's only got 25 minutes, but still. Um, yeah, because of the rates on the server, I'm pretty sure I should be fine as far as how much is in there. I'm just gonna double check the dodo decks and make sure. If I have to, though, I can fly up to the top and kill something, and get some prime, and do that. But yeah, right now I don't understand. Like, this whole area might be a decent spot to build a base over here, even if you could. I think you'd need structures plus, to be honest, to be able to build in this area, though, because I don't think you could set very many foundations. So yeah, I only need like 9 prime meat, 9 or 10 prime meat to tame this guy. What's that? 5, 10, 15, 20. There's over 20 in there. So he should be good. So yeah, I'm going to wait for this thing to tame up, guys. And then I'll take it back to base. And honestly, the only reason I want an Argent right now is to be able to get a taming pen to carry beavers and dodicks and stuff like that. So that I can get those, so that I can get myself... Oh no, I'm out of food. That's not good. That's a bad thing. And I don't have anything on me to make a fire to cook some food. Well, dang it. Let's see. I ain't moving though, because if I move, I'm gonna forget where this guy is. Yeah, as you can see, my armor's pretty much toast, thanks to this guy. Let's double check our engrams. I've got lots of engram points, so it's not like I have to worry about that. But let's see. What is it I need? I don't think I've learned the Dodic saddle yet, so I might have to do that one. I'm gonna learn these trap baits and stuff just because. I might set up some traps and see how they work. Table lantern. Oh, I need that table, and then the lantern. Something I wanted to learn and didn't. All right, let's look up saddles. All right. I've already got the RT saddle. I don't know if I want to tame a Rex. I'm definitely thinking of Quetz at some point in time, but seeing as I have to, you know, tame it by myself, it's going to be a different story. And doing everything with Trank arrows is kind of a pain. That I want. And for now, I think that's everything I need. I have a blueprint for this. Somebody gave me a raptor saddle for... they traded me a raptor saddle for some canteens. They actually gave me a raptor saddle, a trike saddle, and a parasaur saddle. So I don't have to worry about those anytime. Or not parasaur, parasaur. I don't have to worry about that anytime soon. Yeah. I think I want a Bronto at some point, so I'm going to learn the saddle for that right away. And probably a saber at some point. And dire bear. I've definitely got enough engram points to learn more, so I'm not worried about it. But yeah, okay guys, I'm going to go, well, I'm going to stand here for however long it takes for this guy to tame, which could be a while, and I will be right back. Alrighty guys, I am back, and as you can see I've got the Urdy teamed up. I gave it 4 levels so far. It teamed out at 164. Yeah, 2044 health, 2475 stam. Nobody cares about this. Weight 490, so that's not bad. It'll carry a lot more than my my Pteranodon, and I've pumped the 4 levels directly into speed, so it's up to 110% now. I killed some stuff, and I found that I had a bunch of this fresh fat. I found out that it's used for making organic oil. Nobody knew what it was used for really, so I threw it in the fire, lit it up, and that's what happened with it. So I'm going to throw all my armor back in here because it needs to be repaired badly. Let's see. Get this going. I've been running around collecting a bunch of cementing paste. I've got some stuff made up for a greenhouse. I need to make up some crop plots. And I need to get some water situation figured out for that as well. But I also want to work on a taming pen. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I gotta collect. Whoa, to do that. Lock this door back up. Yeah, I am on a PvE server, but yeah, there's some people that I don't necessarily trust hang around on here. So I've had one person kind of come and snoop through my house while I was up here collecting resources. So I don't really like that. I'm gonna collect up some stone, mainly stone. Now, if you use the obsidian pickaxe on this, I would have got a bunch of claystone, which I don't really want to mess with. But I want to make gates. Not the lumber gate. These ones, this is what I want. So I need thatch. And yeah, I'm going to make a bunch of these so I can make a taming pen out of them. I think is the plan. Whoa. Okay, that was another lovely leg spike. So yeah, the server has some issues. You rubber band a lot. I've found. So that kind of sucks. Alright. Alright, let's see. Can I make one now? I craft 2 of these. And which one's which? I guess I want these 2, right? Oh, I hope so anyways. I need more stone. And I'm not going to make a massive taming pen. I think what I might do is place it up against the wall. Just place it up against the side of this rock somehow. That's what I might try and do. So I want to do this. Now, of course, this is not necessarily going to be permanent either. So I just want a way to get a dino in it, and a dino back out of it, and that's about all I'm worried about. So now, I do like the fact that those snap, but that's about it. At least the brick, they snap, and the brick ones don't snap, so that kind of stinks. Okay, so I'm gonna put that one there. Put that one there. I could put another gate here, but I think on this side I'm gonna put a stone wall. Just a stone wall with a door in it. I might have to put down fence foundations to make that work, but that's fine. Actually, I think I have a couple of fence foundations back at the base. And yes, it's not going to be anything special, but like I said, it's going to be kind of temporary. I want to get a dodic and a beaver. Those are my 2 main things right now. A couple of those things were dropped off for me from somebody else. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to need more of these. We shall see. I think though that it's the size of the gateway, so it should only be like 2. Should only be like 2. Come on. I saw you snap there. And this one. Whoa. Leg. Really? You're gonna be like that? And there. Yeah, that should be perfect. So now I just need to build stone. doorway. Build some of those. I'll do 4. Should be plenty. Now, dropping something in here might be a little bit of a hassle because it's not very big. I realize this. But that's kind of annoying, but perfect. I can get in. I can drop something in. I can get in. I can tame it. And then I can use this to get in and out with the dino. Perfect. So now I'm going to go hunt for a beaver. I think is my next one that I want. And I need to start working on this building over here, which I want clay for. Actually, let's do this. Do I have... See, I got a duck to get through the doorway. That's kind of dumb. I think they messed up the doorways. Let's see, adobe? No, I don't craft it here. So, yeah, I've got tons of bricks, but seeing as that didn't work out the way I planned it, yeah, I'm not using them. So, there's the clay. Now, if you go in here, adobe, yeah, I can make the foundation, but that's about it. I need wood to make walls. Something else I want to work on. Yeah, you know what? Nah, I'll do this later. That. Yeah, this building over here was originally going to be an actual building. Now I'm thinking it's going to be a mostly just the greenhouse. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some stuff, possibly tame up a couple more dinos, and I will be right back. Alrighty guys, I am back, and I've been working on the greenhouse. It's not done. I need more crop plots. I plan on having a row of crop plots along this side, and then a row of crop plots probably along this side. I do have a door here. May or may not get used. I want it there just in case though. Um, if I find it doesn't work the way I plan it, I'll move it. But yeah, I have this door to come in and out right now as well. But the idea is this is going to be the greenhouse, and then what's left of this pad, this 3 wide, 9 long pad here, is going to be basically a storage house. Yeah, it's probably going to be all storage across the back and along this side, and I'll leave it open to the greenhouse, but not 100% sure how I want to do that. I gotta put some more foundations back here. I'm gonna have the water tanks all back here with the water running up and over the roof. I'm thinking maybe not. Might not do it that way. I might do it on the floor, but we'll see. The other issue, this I cannot build here. Whoa. Oh man, I hate that lag. But anyway, I cannot build here with foundations, so I'm gonna have to try and possibly do it with ceilings and level this off, or take the floor this way, which I don't think I can go this way any further either. So yeah, I gotta do something about the height there. But I do have, and if if the Dodo Dex is right on the time and everything, I should be almost ready to do this. But I do have this guy down. Torpor is dropping, but hopefully I can feed him and he'll tame, or she I should say. It's a 125 beaver, so yeah, it shouldn't tame out a half bad level. It's gonna obviously be a little poor because I'm doing with mejo berries instead of crops or kibble. Kibble would be a lot better, but yeah, this thing's been knocked out and sitting here for like an hour. So hopefully that tames up. I do have some narcotics on me in case I need them, but other than that, I'm good. Sadly, I need to collect a ton more stone, and I need to make a bunch of cementing paste, which the RG is going to be my main thing for that, I believe. Um, because I'm going to go out and kill as many things with the RG as I can. But I'm still waiting for the Casteroid to tame up. And let's see, I need to get cementing paste, and I need fertilizer. And now I'm not going to go the normal route with fertilizer. The normal route would obviously be, poop and compost bin and all that. I'm going to try and go this route because there is it under consumables, feces, there, bone meal fertilizer. So hide, charcoal, keratin, and rotten meat will make me fertilizer. So I can probably get a ton of fertilizer that way. So I'm going to try that out and see how that works. If not, I'll switch back to a compost bin. But right now, this guy needs some more weight because, yeah, I took him over to get some, to collect the crystal because I kept running out of crystal for the greenhouse stuff, and yeah. But getting the greenhouse going and getting all the different crops that are available to me going is my biggest goal right now. And dang it, done eating already. Well, I guess I didn't wait quite long enough. So I'm going to wait for this thing to tame. I'm going to get back to work on basically what I've been doing is slowly collecting resources and building this as I was waiting, and run over, dump some more narcotics into that guy, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I was hoping I had been off long enough. I had a couple of these walls placed wrong. Basically, they placed on this side this foundation instead of that foundation, and it was a pain. I had to move them over to make it, yeah, to fix it, straighten it out. It didn't look right. But as you can see, look, this wall here looks a little funny because of that ceiling, which is, yes, that's where Structures Plus would come in. That ceiling would be level with that foundation. Same as along here, I could put ceilings all along here and they'd all be level with the foundations, like I had to do there, and it would look so much better. But anyway, guys, yeah, I'm going to call it here for today. I'm pretty much out of time. I've been playing for quite a while to get this much done. But hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button, and I will see you all next time.